and he made me a little sign with his head and smiled to me. I found it bizarre, but in the meantime, nice.
The first person ever to be convicted for selling fake wine in the U.S. will spend the next 10 years bottled up in a jail cell. Fraudster Rudy Kurniawan will also pay $28.4 million back to victims.
Hi, what's your reaction to the trial today?
Very surprised, stunned, I think. We did not expect the judge to impose a sentence of that length.
Rudy has apologized to the New York judge, saying wine became my life and I lost myself in it, an obsession that will be hard to pursue from behind bars.
Dead bodies from our start. That's the truth. Dead bodies.
Yeah. The harm that was actually done in this case does not justify the kind of sentence that was handed out. It just doesn't.
But he didn't profit from the crime as much as other people did. And the people who profited the most from his crime are living large and drinking great wine, and they're not in jail. And
others have suggested that there are additional people that should be prosecuted, but to bring a criminal prosecution, it's not enough to say that they were negligent. You have to prove they intended to defraud someone by lying to them or making misrepresentations.
It's kind of like a game of musical chairs, and Rudy was the last one standing when the music stopped.
It is not the real end of the fakers. If I go on investigating, I will find more people doing this, but I'm gonna stop. I want to focus again on my job to produce authentic wines. Nous sommes réunis ce soir pour jouer la finale d'une symphonie dont j'ai l'honneur d'être le chef d'orchestre. Mais un chef d'orchestre, il n'est rien sans les musiciens. Chacun d'entre vous a coupé l'équivalent de 2000 bouteilles. Je vous remercie pour votre patience, votre travail et votre joie de vivre. Nous avons joué ensemble une musique harmonieuse et raffinée. 1, 2, la 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 la
This is the largest wine season the U.S. Marshals has ever handled. Behind you get over 500 bottles that have been deemed counterfeit from Rudy Kurniawan's private collection.
I have no doubt that it's going to take years or decades or maybe never to fully filter out all of Rudy Kurniawan's fake wines. It's impossible to identify every single person who has one of those bottles.
You know, more scrupulous collectors have just bitten the bullet and they've written off a bunch of stuff. John Cameron, to his credit, has you know, anything questionable he has taken back and he's refunded a lot of people's money. But I think a lot of people probably don't want to know that their cellars are full of fakes, and so they're just, it's still out there. You know?
For the best of Chile and Argentina, and they're at 160.
They'll circulate.
If you buy this, you will almost certainly get laid. All right? You're gonna start me, sir. At what price? 10,000.
I don't look at wine catalogs anymore. I throw them in the wastebasket.
$200,000.
This whole industry has a pomp and circumstance to it. You're either a believer or an apostate. Cheers, guys.
Want some beer? You want some beer?
Like, dare you say the emperor has no clothes?
It's just liquid, it's wine, but it's become a commodity. Some of the biggest CEOs of corporate America, they all were duped by